Hey guys, welcome back to the game room tour part 2. Let me just pan around and then I'll go into some detail. So I think you guys saw the far side and the right side and the little 80s clubhouse. So this right here is a setup I made. It's plugged into a PS4, and then I have controllers here which work with all the games, mostly fighting games on this, like Mortal Kombat 10, 11, Injustice 1 and 2, Street Fighters, like modern beat 'em ups. And I have base shakers and pucks connected to these stools so you feel all the action. It's got like an Injustice theme, Batman, Superman. Alright, this thing, the iircade. So this is modded. I have about 30 different wrestling games on this, and all my boys up here too, my boys and girls. I got this little seat cover, stool cover, also to represent the DLC that's coming. And I will figure out how to get it onto this cabinet, if it's the last thing I do. Now we're gonna be playing Retromania Wrestling with the update on this for sure. See, I did that mod, and I put this little graphic here, lit it up. I put lights inside the speakers, new grills, new marquee. And just for good measure, I have another one here. So I did this one Double Dragon. It was the Double Dragon cab, so I stayed with the Double Dragon theme. So we got a marquee for it, some dragons in the back, a matching Nintendo Atari red and blue sign. Lit that up as well. Actually, if you guys saw To Die For, Bobby, this was like his mod with the two dragons and the red and blue tape idea and the tablet in between the speakers. So I just did everything with the red and blue theme. Also, I have a new monitor for this one. I bought it from Buy Stuff. It's not here yet. It's not on. I've been busy with other stuff, so I need to replace that and do a video. I think you can already see from this angle when you're lower. It's very difficult to see. You kind of lose it. I don't know if it's a TM monitor or whatnot, but the new one's a BOE. This is my Nintendo Wii. I play a lot of shooters on. Oh, and I love this right here from like the Dave & Buster's Terminator, and Fidel from Crackware Gaming hooked me up with this for a really sweet deal. So thanks again, he's a great guy. If you guys are looking for shooters or driving cabs, he's one of the best out there. The alien popcorn bucket. Oh, I did this little thing. I made these guys and drilled out their heads and put some lighting here. All of this comes on with a switch. I have like 4 different switches in the arcade, so each section turns on its own with a switch. For the Defender, what did I do to this? Oh yeah, I lifted it up. You see how tall it is? It's actually my tallest cab. You'll see where the monitor is compared to everything else. So what I actually did was I put a board on the bottom of this cab, and then I put a board on top of the riser and another board underneath. Then I put 3-inch casters, and once you put 2 boards there, it raises it about 4 inches, and then the casters raise it another 3. I screwed it all in, and I have a much taller cab. I also switched these up to sandwich buttons. This is a sandwich joystick with a heavy spring. I don't know if you could tell that. See, that one's looser, this one a lot tighter. So we have the Tempest cab, Atari with the stool. Tried to give it like a 70s vibe. I got my Kiss there. Old school Atari sticker. This is the GRS trackball. And that's about all I did to it. I didn't do any fancy buttons or anything because the encoder went out twice on me. So hopefully this time it's good. I got my Centipede here, little Kiss truck. So that's all here. Street Fighter Big Blue. I love the color. I love this stool. I don't like that it's a little low for me. I didn't raise it because I don't really have the room. Oh, and that's something, if you guys are looking for a cool decoration, they have different sizes on Amazon, and connects to your phone. There's an app, and probably about 50 different animations that you can pick, and you can draw your own. I got Angry Birds. I like Angry Birds. I have some of the games on my arcade. There's a really cool Simpsons one, Iron Man, Superman, so pretty cool. Oh yeah, back here, added these speakers, added the Capcom logo. Over here, I didn't swap out the joysticks, but I did sandwell buttons on both sides. That's it here. This is my Star Wars / Knight Rider cab. So you flick this button and you got the kit sensor. And this is one of the top of the line ones. Got a lot of different lighting on this. I did separate videos on this cabinet too. So this is the Kongs R Us mod. And then I added a lot of different lighting myself. More games and kind of personalized it. I also, I don't know if you guys can see it right here, but I did kind of a 3D bezel on it. So I pulled out the bezel. Not the screen, just the bezel. Is the monitor. It lended itself to do that pretty easily. Put a little Millennium Falcon. It's on top of a button, so you press it and see it's a button, something happened. I got a Star Wars light, always on the riser. Darth Vader stool. Got the helmet. Let me get this out of the way. So over here we have, this is a Stormtrooper stool, but I didn't want to waste it, so I just put racing logos all over it. I have, I just did this racing stripe to make it look a little more like the original Outrun. If you guys can see that. I don't want to really turn any more lights on because I'll be blinded. But I just did it with tape, white tape, red tape, black tape, and I think it looks pretty good. Added this thing a while ago. You see that? If I put a PC in here or a Pi ever, you can actually set these buttons to work with different functions, just like these. So check this out. I got a light that turns on, and if I put a PC, I can set this to like a nitro button or something of that nature. These buttons haven't hooked up, but this one, see that? Turn it on, and we get the middle finger. So every time I crash in this game, instead of raging, I just do that, tell it to go F itself, and go on with my day. And if you guys notice here, I have fans all over. So these are PC fans. 2 more here, and then I have the ones down there. When I click my accelerator, all these fans turn on. And now driving in my convertible feels like I'm driving in a convertible. And it's really nice here in the summer with that. I have an AC, but for the size of this damn thing, it's not that powerful. So keep this on, and also when that turns on, you guys can hear that, the chair actually vibrates through this thing back here. All this is a massager. I know it's stupid, but I was about to dump it in the garbage, and I was like, wait a minute, when you press that button, that kind of looks like you know, a brake in a car. And I said, let me see if I put it under this seat, what'll happen. And it vibrates really nicely, actually better than the bass shaker at points. Yeah, sorry if I'm moving it around too much, my finger's in the way. I also have an additional speaker here, so we have 2 speakers connected. I bought a shelf here for it. Bought a shelf. It's a piece of wood. I made a shelf, connected it, and this has lights as well. Yeah. Bluetooth if I want to listen to something else while I'm playing. So, little section. See how much louder it got? And it's all controlled with this same volume. Yeah, so the Concept Rust build here, let's just exit that for a second, has, I don't know, maybe like 200 different games, all different Star Wars games. I added a few new ones to Star Wars. And then if you go back further, tank games, modern shooters, different driving and shooting games. A lot of motorcycle games because it's cool to play motorcycle games with the Yellow Gray. But the newest thing, and I'm going to make a separate video, I just got this today, started working on it. The newest edition is going to be this baby right here. And I'm going to have this connected to the PS4 to play modern motorcycle games. Or I can play like, you know, whatever works with it. Snowmobile games or off-road games. I picked up this pedestal. This is actually for a speaker. Connected this so far. I have some artwork coming, and then we'll try to set it up this week with probably a Raspberry Pi for Hang On and Super Hang On. Maybe a few more games. Yeah, guys, this is it. Thanks for joining me. Super Metal Gamer Man out. Peace.